Welcome to Talking Technology with NCBI Labs, where we believe that technology is the single greatest enabler for people with sight loss and all disabilities. If you are interested in the latest technology news, products, and innovations, then you've come to the right place.
So, Greg, you're very welcome to the show.
Thanks very much, JP.
Great to have you with us. To start with, Greg, could you tell us a little bit about your role as a work training officer in Arbor Hill Prison? So what exactly does that entail?
Well, basically, in the workshop itself, we do just three things. We do one, we reproduce braille, so basically any text. We transcribe and emboss and bind. So whether it be a book, a leaflet, a letter, whatever it may be, it's required, and it generally comes from government departments or individuals or private companies. We used to do all the school books, but it got too much for the unit, and this is where reading services was founded in child vision. So they produce all the school books now. So that's one aspect we do, reproduce. So people look for a menu or something like that in braille when we reproduce them. So that's one thing. The second thing we do is, well, I'm a tutor on the Birmingham Braille course. It's one in conjunction with child vision. So I would teach some of the lads how to read and write braille basically through this course. I said over the last, I think the course now 12 years, 13 years now. So over 20 lads have learned to read and write braille. And then the last thing we do is we repair the Perkins service and repair the Perkins braille machines. Yeah.
Excellent.
In Ireland.
So that's so excellent. So a full suite of services. Interesting to hear Mairead earlier talk about, Greg, how she would have had some of her braille school books at least transcribed to braille years ago, and obviously that was obviously a very demanding service at the time, and things have changed a little bit now, as you were saying. You mentioned then the Birmingham Braille course, and that was a course actually I've completed in, I think it was 2016, Greg, and you were actually my tutor. So if I can learn, if I can learn Braille, anyone can learn it. And I have to say, to learn that by sight, and something I'm really glad I did. There's things, I'd be on public transport, I'd be, coming across, tactile Braille, Braille signs, and it's great to have that little bit of knowledge, which I've held on to there from the course. So it's a fantastic course for anyone who's interested in learning Braille. And I think it's what's really impressive, though, Greg, as well, and you haven't really alluded to it there, but you haven't, that you're actually the only person in the entire country who's qualified currently to repair and service Perkins Braillers. So, I mean, what a specialized, unique skill. Where did you learn how to do that, Greg?
Basically, through the job. Basically, they've been repairing the machines in the prison for the last 20 odd years, and it was the prisoner was doing it. So when I took charge of the workshop, and after a while, then I took over from him because I took over. So I was doing it, and then eventually I asked her to go to do the course in Boston, and the Perkins School for Blind, so I did that, and basically I learned. So basically, I started off in YouTube how to fix them. That's how I started doing it. But so obviously I wasn't 100% sure. Then I did the course then. So. And the gas thing is they're so complicated machines. I'm still learning today.
Really. And after how many years of repairing Perkins, Greg?
Oh, it's probably about 8 years now. I'm still doing them.
Okay. Fantastic.
They look sturdy and solid machines, but unfortunately they're very finely balanced and stuff. So it's,
and then just focusing on the Braille unit in Arbor Hill, which you referred to a moment ago. How long has that been in operation, and is it made up of a large team, Greg?
Well, basically, the first recorded transcription job we did was January 77, so it's 45 years.
Wow, okay.
In operation, it's going a while, all right,
Wow, it certainly is.
The operation's just me. At the moment, it's just me. Originally, back then, there would have been 3 officers, and then 15 to 20 inmates who would be manually producing braille. Where with technology now we do bosses and that, So basically, it's just myself, and then if 3 or 4 others helping me out, I do 90% of the work.
Okay. Yeah, and just focusing on the Perkins Braillers, which obviously so many people are learn Braille on. including myself. What are your thoughts? And it's something that Audrey referred to in the previous interview, like the whole balance of technology and Braille. Like, is technology here to replace or to enhance the Braille experience? So to some degrees to a large degree, we've entered what could be called like a digital era. Is there still a need for people to avail of Perkins Braillers, today?
Yeah, I agree with Audrey completely. I mean, I don't think Braille will ever, never die. They'll always have Braille.
Yeah.
But I do agree that the digital era, that the technology. And a friend of mine's, brother, he got blind when he was younger. He's never used Braille. So I think some people will always have Braille, and I think we'll always have for children to learn Braille. You will need the Perkins machine. So I think the machines are going to be, around the last 70 years. I think from the 67 at least. You know what I mean? And they're unique because there's no other machine like them.
That's very true. And Greg, I know I think I sent a Perkins into you about 3 or 4 times during the duration of the course I did on Learn Braille, but the kind of mechanical issues that can happen with I did. No, but you're quick to always fix. Kind of mechanical issues that can happen with Perkins Braillers. So the typical kind of things that will happen is the kind of things like loading paper gets jammed or something internal. What kind of things will crop up?
As I was saying earlier on, I mean, they look sturdy and strong machines because of the covers on them, but they're actually very delicate. And they're very finely balanced, a lot of springs and stuff. So, but the main problems are actually paper. People not loading it correctly. And there's videos online to show you how to load the paper. And a lot of people roll it in, and people get caught and everything. Yeah. And the other thing is, believe it or not, is objects falling into it. So obviously it's a blind person using it, and they don't realise something drops into it and it breaks it. And the other thing is dirt and dust in them. And the one pet hate I have, people think that if it's getting a bit stiff, to put a bit of oil on it. No,
don't.
So they send it to me, and it's in bits, and I'll totally strip it and clean it. So people think that they should put a bit of engine oil or something.
Okay,
so
if you have a tin of WD-40. The recommendation is not to use it with the Perkins. Okay, good.
No, just send it in to me. I'll have free charge to have a look at it.
Perfect. And speaking of which, then, Greg, so someone comes across or has a Perkins Brailler, they have an issue with it, and it's not working for them. Where do they send it? Do they send it directly to yourself in Arbor Hill?
Yeah,
what's the best thing to do?
They basically put it into a padded box. Whether you can use papers or whatever, it doesn't matter, material or something in its box. A free post. It's all free post. Articles we're buying to something.
Great.
People have to realize it's free post because obviously a box could cost you £15 or euros to send. So just send it to me, Greg Flanagan, Arbor Hill, Braillers, Arbor Hill, Dublin 7. And I'd have a look at it. But make sure they always leave the details involved, because if I don't know who sent it to me, I can't contact them and say what's wrong, what's right, or what's involved, And a lot of times it's only small things, but send them in to me and I'll look after them.
Thanks for listening to this NCBI Labs Talking Technology clip. For more just like this one, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. There you can also find loads of full podcast episodes. They're also available on your podcast app of choice or in the NCBI Smart Hub.